Hey everyone, welcome back to Bear's Workshop. In today's video we're going to be going over the key fob for a Cadillac Escalade, and most of these things I'm going to tell you about are going to work for most Cadillacs, and they're also going to work for some GM products. We're also going to go over my two favorite features in the Cadillac Escalade, and we're going to throw in a bonus at the beginning. Probably what a lot of you are tuning in for is how to use your key fob if your battery dies. So stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go over is how to get this to work if the battery's dead in it. So the first thing is there's a hidden key inside this. So let's take a look at that. There's a button right here on the side. You can see this button, it's right by the keychain. You need to press that in. You can use your thumbnail or any other sharp object that you have. I have no sharp objects. And it pulls the key right out. So there's the hidden key. Now this we're going to take over and go to the driver's door handle, and there's a hidden spot for that. So let's go take a look at that. So right underneath the driver's door handle there's a little slot that fits the key. So we stick this key in there and then we pry it up, and this comes right off. You didn't break anything, but this takes off the piece, and we put the key in here, and then we unlock the door, and the door opens up. So that's how you're going to get into your vehicle if your door is locked. Your alarm may go off, but you got to deal with that on your own. So inside the center console, you've got a spot right here. This is where you'd put the key fob. You put it with the keypad facing backwards. Just stick it in there, and then you'll be able to go ahead and start the vehicle. We don't have a dead battery in here, and I didn't pull it out, but you would get a message on your display saying that no key fob detected while you're sitting in here. But there is a chip inside of here which does not require power, just like what you see in a lot of the keys in most vehicles for the last 10 years. There's a chip inside there that your ignition registers. So the chip is in here. This tells the vehicle that it's okay to start. So this will now start if the battery was dead. But battery's not dead, so we're not going to go through that. The first thing I want to talk about is my two favorite features. One is this hidden compartment right behind this console right here. You touch that silver track right there and it opens up. This is where I had my winning lottery tickets. You see it's got a light in there, it's got a USB port in there, and to close it, you just touch it again and everything is closed. I think that's kind of neat. You can hide whatever you want in there, a small 9mm, or I'm not going to say drugs because I wouldn't do that, but you can just put things in there that you want to keep in a safe place. You also charge a phone in there. My other favorite feature we're going to look up is the rear view mirror. As you can see, you're looking at me with my sweaty hair. Okay, that's just a normal mirror. It's got the auto dimming feature at night. This will dim, which is no big deal. Every vehicle has that now. But this has an extra bonus feature where when normally your day-night, you flip that and it goes to a camera that's in the tailgate. That is my rear garage door. And if I open up that garage door, now with the camera going up, you'll see my ceiling. Outside normally you would end up seeing the sun or the sky or something like that. We're going to go ahead and close that back up. But this gives you a really good view of what's behind you. It's really good if you're towing something and you're unsure of your load and you want to be able to see it. It's going to be right on the back of your trailer, showing you exactly what you need. So that's a pretty cool feature. I really like that. It's crystal clear. It doesn't have any glare. It's always looking good. Okay, so you've got your settings that you want to have set up for your remote windows to go down and for your mirrors to fold in. And by default, they're not set up. So you're going to start at your settings. You're going to go to Vehicle. You're going to go to Comfort and Convenience. You're going to scroll down. Auto mirror folding needs to be on. By default, it's going to be off. So you change that to the on position, and that way you can use the feature I'm going to show you in a minute. Going back to Vehicle, you go to Remote Lock and Unlock. and start. You can change your features for your key fob. Remote unlock light feedback. This is where you turn on so it flashes the lights when you hit the button when you're unlocking it, just so you get a visual confirmation when you're walking through a parking lot. Remote lock feedback. I've got it set for lights and horns. You can do horn only, lights only, just depends on what's necessary for you. Remote door unlock. I've got it set for all doors. I don't live in a dangerous neighborhood or an area where I only want to open up the driver's door. We don't get carjacked around here too much. Scrolling down, you've got the remote start for the auto cool seats and the auto heat seats. I've got mine off. It's 110 degrees out, not something I would use. Remote start auto cool seats is on. So when I remote start the vehicle, it's going to start cooling the seats, hopefully. And then we've got remote window operation, and this will enable me to open up all the windows when I remotely start the vehicle. Remote left in vehicle alert. I put this on because I often leave my remote in the vehicle by mistake, and this will the vehicle will chirp at you several times to let you know you left the remote in there. It knows when you get out of your seat and leave the remote in here, so it's just kind of yelling at you, hey, grab me, grab me. Okay, so that pretty much sets up everything on the settings that we need to set up, so I could show you the rest of the functions of the key fob. So let's go back and take a look at those. Okay, this is your unlock button. This is your lock button. This is your rear glass button. This is your remote start button. This is your rear tailgate button, and that's your panic button. Okay, this is no different than any other vehicle in the world. You hit the lock button once, and that's going to lock it. You hit the unlock once, and it's going to unlock it. Now, if you hit it twice, you're going to get a horn return on it. Now, there's also settings inside, which I've already shown you, to make sure that it actually beeps when you lock it. So that's up to you whether or not you want the horn to go off. Some people don't put it on because, you know, they get home late from work and they could be waking people up. Other people don't want it, or do want it because they want confirmation, audio confirmation. So you have those options, which I showed you how to set them inside the vehicle. Now, as far as the remote start goes, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the lock button once, and then you're going to hold down the remote start, and there you see the vehicle start. The vehicle is going to stay running for 10 minutes. Now, if you want another 10 minutes, you hit the lock again and the remote start again, and then you hold it down you hold the button down again, and it's going to extend it out to 20 minutes. Now, if you want to shut it off, you hold the remote start to shut it off, and there you go, it shuts it off. So as I showed you on the inside with the settings, we've got the remote window operation on. So you're going to hold down, you're going to click the unlock button once, and then you're going to hold it down, and all the windows should magically go down like that. So all 4 windows will go down. You cannot raise these back up from the outside. You have to go back in, turn on the vehicle, and then only then can you close your windows. So if you want to close your mirrors down, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the lock button, and then you're going to hold it down, and that closes both of them. If you want to open them up, you hit the unlock, and then you hold it down, and it will open them back up. Okay, I'm going to open up the rear glass. You're going to hit it twice, and it pops open. Get the flashing lights. Your window opens up. Now I'm just going to, you have to manually close it like such. Same thing with the rear hatch. Hit the button twice. It opens up. You've got a button on the bottom of the tailgate to close it back down, or you can close it back down by hitting the button twice on the remote. Remember, the rear hatch will close with the remote, the rear glass will not. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope there was parts of this that were helpful to you. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, or more videos where we're just working in our workshop, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.